Hey guys, just watched the new Superman at the cinema, and honestly just want to share with you guys our non-spoiler review. Obviously I love watching movies, I love superhero movies. Sri watches movies but not so much into superhero movies, but she was dying to watch Superman with me.
I love Superman.
So we went there and we watched it, no expectation, just obviously done the trailer reactions and reviews. And honestly, I have to admit, I really enjoyed it.
So did I. It was fantastic. Honestly, even though it's so hot, we all want to do is come back and talk about it.
Yes, guys, and I have to admit, you know what? I really loved David Corenswet as Superman.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Everything about him.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved him.
Great acting by him, and honestly, one of those Supermen that I felt like, gave so much vulnerability, but so much hope.
Which is human.
Yeah, and honestly, and not just him, but obviously the other characters as well. There was Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Hoult, who played Lex Luthor. Both of them done fantastic
really
job. I have to admit, James Gunn done a great, from the CGI to the action to the humour. Okay, I have to admit there was sometimes a bit too much humour.
Do you think?
You enjoyed that? I felt like you. I felt like there was times when
I felt like it was needed.
Yeah, but I think there was times when there was emotional scenes and I was just about to get into the emotion. Now all of a sudden, humour came. And I just went, I just want to feel that emotion a bit more. Mm-hmm. It's like he straight away just went, like that.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. I joked about, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention Krypto. Oh. Krypto is so enjoyable as well.
It's adorable. It was just like a dog. What would it would be like?
Yeah, exactly. And considering CGI, as well, storyline. I really enjoyed the storyline as well.
There's so much meaning to it as well. Like you can take away, with whatever in life that you're going through. I think the things that were mentioned in there were so heartfelt for me.
Yeah. And I felt that.
I don't know whether I'm supposed to say anything.
No. That is it. I think everyone in somehow would connect to this Superman. Yeah. He was this in between of being, like this mighty superhero, obviously, but like you said, like a human. There's so much vulnerability in David Corenswet's or James Gunn's Superman. There was many times, just like in real life, you just like thinking, oh my gosh, is this? You don't want to give anything away, and I'm not going to give anything away. Really but each time you just kept on going, oh my gosh, how much more can any person sort of take and, not break, but that ain't giving, it's
without
Superman.
Giving it away,
You know what I mean? Yeah. Lex Luthor, like I said, as the villain, Nicholas Hoult done a fantastic job. I did hate him. I really sort of despised him.
Yeah.
His characteristics, his mannerisms.
Yes.
And I have to say, David Corenswet as Superman, his mannerisms, his expressions, handsome guy, tall, strong, muscular.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And Rachel Brosnahan, I think, done a fantastic job as playing Lois Lane.
She did.
Being with him. I was going to say, for the people who haven't, watched it yet, it's good. Everyone's seen the origin story. I'm glad that he didn't start with the origin story. That's the only thing I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needed to. Everyone already knows it. Just get into the thick of the action kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what we got.
I really enjoyed some of the creaturey things that they had, especially the one at the beginning. It wasn't as scary, but it was cute, so you felt for it as well.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, the battles and stuff. I thought it was...
Yeah, and leading to that, and all these other characters that they had, they fitted, and like you said, they, you felt different things towards them.
Yeah.
I just thought the CGI was good. I did really like it, and the action sequences were very good.
Yeah, and it's definitely something you want to, if you want to watch something like this, you've got to watch it on big screen.
And I'm going to say that I think this was the most comic booky, if that's a word, Superman that I've ever seen, compared to obviously Christopher Reeve, Superman, Man of Steel, the TV shows. This was probably the one that was the most, and also like you said, the way that it was the color of it, the way that it was shown, But there was just so much heart, I think, because when I was sitting there, I came out of cinema feeling good, but there was gave this feeling of hope.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. I think that's what they were trying to give anyway, wasn't it? It was like the Man of Steel when I watched that one with Henry Cavill, Zack Snyder. That was basically like this god. They showed Superman as like a god, bigger than life kind of thing. This one, they showed him more sort of like human, touching, the way he spoke,
and he still needs
his dialogue,
as well, like going back to his parents and stuff. I just felt like there were so many touching moments in there.
Making mistakes, and knowing that this is what being a human is. You're not perfect.
And there's that one dialogue he said when they were sitting at the staircase that he said, and it just touched me. I was like, when he's trying to find who he is, obviously the message that has come through.
Without saying anything.
Yeah, it's so bloody hard.
I think the one thing we could give is, and you could see on the scenes, on the trailers and stuff like that, basically between Clark Kent and Pa, you know what I mean? That emotional bond. I think that was probably the one that you know, and I just felt like there could have been some more emotional. I think that's what I was trying to say. I just wanted a bit more of those. Yeah. Maybe just a little tone on the the humor hero there. Yeah. Maybe just slightly, you know what I mean? Yeah. Otherwise I didn't dislike
there was enough action. There was enough like things that the creatures and all that kind of stuff. There was enough of that.
Yeah, and there was a lot of story. It wasn't just in one place. It was here, which isn't wrong, because I think James Gunn's done that with Guardians of the Galaxy and other superhero movies. You don't have just like one linear story going that it's from A to B to C. It was more or less something's happening here, something's happening there, and you just don't know.
They didn't focus too much on like them two as well, their relationship, did they? Like, it wasn't.
They gave you enough, but not too much, and I think that's where they just like going, okay, we're just going to give you a bit. Yeah. Let's not give this. But when a lot of the things are happening, you just like assume, you're just going, how is Superman going to deal with all this? And I think that's the fear. That's when you're wondering and trying to get into it and going, oh my gosh, how is somebody like this who's going through all this and, the way things are is going to get through? And I think that's what it is with life, with everyone. Yeah. Everyone's walk of life is.
He's got people around him that, who are there. That I think that part as well. Like, I think for me, connecting wise as well, it was nice that he had circle of people who were there supporting.
Music, there was times when I enjoyed the music, but then there was sometimes I was like going, okay, why is, like really? Sometimes some music was great, I felt it, normally when that works like, all the time kind of thing. Yeah. But some, I think, like again, James Gunn has done musical songs that again, like, he put in. I felt some, but it's not something that I'm going to remember them. They're going to hit my head again and again, kind of thing.
When the main one came on, it felt really good. I don't think I even paid attention to the others, so yeah.
But honestly, I think we both enjoyed it, and I have to admit, like, I would recommend you guys watch it at the cinema.
It's definitely a cinema movie. I don't think it's the same watching it at home.
Again, just like Superman would have said, like, we as humans aren't perfect. We have to learn from our mistakes. This is just me paraphrasing, by the way. It's not in the thingy. Yeah. But that's what I sort of like got. But even with the movie, nothing's going to be perfect. At the end of the day, you're starting something new, but the characters, I think, done a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. I think James Gunn done the best of sort of like, doing it in his version of it. Yeah. You will, like I said, even as a family or by yourself, enjoy it. Weren't perfect. There's some things that I would have gone, oh God, that could have been a bit different, or that could have. But again, I'm not going to knock it because I still came out the cinema feeling good, and I think that's the main thing. What would you say if it was out of 5? What would you give it?
Ooh. Out of 5?
Out of 5.
Oh my God. To me, honestly, I loved everything about it. I would say 5. And that's no joke. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I'm going to give it...
It was a bit of everything. I mean, that if it's just action, and you were saying there was too much, like... There was a bit too much, like, funny parts in there.
No. It didn't put me off because I smiled at them. I just like it. I just thought that there was times when there was like I was connecting with the emotional scene, and then all of a sudden I just thought, okay, I wanted a bit more emotion.
I felt there was a balance of everything, because I'd get...
There's cameos of other people, but I'm not going to mention those.
Yeah. Oh God,
so I'm not going to mention those as well.
But for me, if it was far too much, just all it was about action, then I wouldn't have enjoyed it. So for me, it was a bit of everything, and I liked that.
There you go. So she's giving 5 out of 5. Me, I have to still admit, my favourite Superman is Christopher Reeve and Richard Donner's Superman. That is still my favourite Superman. Not that I didn't like this. I did enjoy it, and I came out feeling good. Yeah. And that was the main thing. I think that's what this Superman was all about. Yeah. I'm going to give it, for me, 4 out of 5. So that's my, take. Guys, if you guys have seen it, write down what you guys thought and felt about it. And, if you haven't seen it,
you need to watch it.
I think you guys need to watch it. It is a good movie, very good movie. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one.
See you. Bye.